Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Thank you so much for helping me hit the 40,000 subscriber mark. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm so humbled, and thank you so much for being a part of the Reydiant Reality community and helping me hit that huge. And it is for me, you know, it's mind-blowing actually that, you know, this, you know, just me, this normal ordinary person, you know, has so many people that resonates with their work. It's mind-blowing, it really is, so thank you. If you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And also, if you are not on my mailing list, you are not getting the Monday Magic Tarot Tidbit, which is a Monday motivational message from me and the tarot to get you fired up for the week ahead. So, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you. Alright, so your destiny card, Libra, for the week ahead is the Emperor, right? Now, the Emperor represents Aries, which is your direct opposite in the zodiac, which is really interesting because it suggests that this week, a different version, a tougher, harder, better, faster, stronger version of you is going to be required to get through this week. I don't, at the moment, foresee any cataclysmic events, but I do feel like there's going to be a different mindset that needs to be taken this week in order for you to traverse the week and to get the results that you want. A different part of you, a different aspect of who you are, a different mindset than the one that you currently have is going to be required of you. And the Emperor card basically says this week you're making decisions based on the facts. You're making decisions based on what you have to hand. And it's almost like, I kind of feel like this week you're going to be a bit more, and dare I say it, this week you're going to be a bit more brutal than you usually are. And that's not saying that you're going to go out and start attacking people or anything like that. It's just saying you're going to be a bit more forthright. There's something almost like a very sort of like, you know what, the warrior mode, the warrior me needs to come out now, right? Whatever that means to you. And sometimes it really is necessary. I'm sure you've all seen the picture of, you know, there's a picture of the guy from Sparta, the film 300, and then on the other side there's somebody, you know, in the Zen meditation pose, and it says yes, you can be both. And sometimes life will require that from you. If you're getting the destiny card, which is your direct opposite in the zodiac, that represents Aries. This is basically saying to you, Libra, this week you are going to have to be a bit more forthright. This week you're going to have to stand up to be counted, and ultimately this week you are going to have to stick on your authority boots. So, your direction card, what does it relate to? The Ten of Swords. Where you catch somebody in a lie, where you catch somebody who has actively worked against you. This week, I believe something is going to be revealed to you, Libra. And the feeling that I get from it, because the Ten of Swords is not a great card. We all know that, right? It's not an easy card either. Let's have a look and see what it relates to, right? But I feel like you're going to catch someone out this week, and where usually you would say, you know what, let sleeping dogs lie, whatever, the Ace of Swords, right? So look at that, very interesting. So where usually you might say, you know what, I'll let it go, or, you know, maybe try and find a happy medium, there is no happy medium this time round. You are literally going to catch someone with their hand in the cookie jar, and you know, for the sake of self-preservation, self-care, and also self-esteem and self-respect, this week you are going to have to call somebody out on it. This week you're going to have to make the decision, Ace of Swords, to put that resolution and make it swift, right? With the Emperor there, be the authority in your own life. And it relates to something where somebody has actively done you a wrong. And the truth of the matter is, 9 times out of 10 you may have let them get away with it, which is why they tried to do it this time. Only this time you can't let it slide. It may seem to other people like a small transgression, but this is, a really important one for you, right? It's going to be a milestone moment this week, and it's going to rely heavily on you standing up to be counted. What's your insight card? Behind the scenes, you've got the King of Cups. So this could be in a personal relationship. It could be in a friendship, because it's the King of Cups, right? So this is about the emotions. It's about the heart space. It could be a family member, right? But there is somebody this week that you're going to have to call out as and when it comes up, right? And it might not be, it might have a very finite end, because you've got the Ten of Swords there, which is the completion. You've got the Ace of Swords there, which is the decision or the cut. So it might be that you end up parting ways with somebody. And like I said, you know, whereas usually you might say, no, it's fine, I'll get, you know, we'll work our way through it. This week, it might very well be that you catch someone and you're saying, you know what, no, this is the last straw, right? And this is where you have to really stand up and say, no, I'm not going to allow this anymore, because now it comes into a question of self-preservation, self-respect, self-nurturing and nourishing. You know, it's going to be an interesting week, and it might well be an intense one, I'm sorry to say, but you are going to have to face it head on. There's no skirting around the issue or sidestepping this week. All right, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff, and I send you a whole bunch of protection and love and peace and light so that you can get your way through the situation. As much as I send you those things, your inner warrior is ready to do battle, and sometimes that is the case that it needs to. All right, take care. If it's not too personal, please let me know in the comments. You know, again, you can reach me over on Facebook as well. Lots of people do. Take care, and I'll see you soon.